Hi, I'm Gus Prestera. I'm here to talk to you about a time and cost-saving technique for building out your instructor-led training materials. If you like the images that you're seeing on screen here, well, know that all of these were built with a single file, with a single PowerPoint file. And I'm going to show you kind of what that means and what that looks like. So when we go to build out workshops, we often start off with some design notes. We have objectives and our approach and our outline and things like that. And so we generate a bunch of paper related to that. And then we usually will build out our slide deck. And then from there, we'll build out our participant workbook. And we oftentimes will have supplemental materials that go with the course. And then we will build our leader guide. Not necessarily in this order, right? But we would build all these things. And then there are administrative or program coordination types of documents that are often associated with large-scale programs, especially when you're talking about really high-quality programs. And so we typically refer to these as run lists. They're schedules, their coordinations, their instructions, printing instructions, things like that. So the logistical stuff. So what we've tried to do is put all of this into one place. But because what happens is that it piles up. You've got all these different documents, all these different formats, and every time you go to design something or you make an update to one piece, you find that you then have to cascade it down to all of the other documents. And that's very time consuming, requires a certain level of attention to detail, to minutia, that really sucks you into a quagmire. And you know, as a designer, we really want to be able to step back and be thinking about how we can promote learning in our courses, not dealing with all these sort of little administrative details. So it really frees us up to be able to get away from some of this stuff, right? And so the big piles of paper are gone. The working with multiple files, multiple documents, different file formats, most of that is gone. And we're in a much better place today. But it started with a wish list. You know, so about 14, 15 years ago, we sat down with my team and said, you know, this is a really horrible way to produce instructor-led training materials. It's very time-consuming and a real pain. It takes the fun out of design, frankly. So how can we do it differently? So we said, let's make sure that whatever we design, we have fewer files. There's no redundancy. It's got to look sharp because all of our stuff has to look professional, and it can't involve any special software. You know, we did experiment with different software packages. None of them were really that compelling that it was worth the extra hassle of having and the extra cost of having to purchase and learn and use those different applications. So we'd rather not have any kind of special software that we need to go out and buy and download, or our clients would have to. And then we want it to be cost effective for us and for our clients. So what we did is we said, let's see if we can take all of these different components that make up an instructor-led program and combine them into one place. And we refer to this approach as the EEZ-PRES all-in-one format. And so what it produces is stuff like this, where we've got leader guides that contain slides, slide thumbnails, that contain talking points. I see up at the top right, it's got an outline. Then as you move down on the right side of the page, you've got the duration, which are instructions for the facilitator. You've got transition statements. You've got instructor notes, right? So it's got all the stuff that you would expect to see in a leader guide, and it looks sharp. And then we figured out how to take this and make it also work as a participant guide. And we've also then used it to create other stuff, job aids and quick reference cards and all of our logistical materials. So you see here a laminated quick reference card also can be created in PowerPoint. So all of these different things, all of these different outputs produce really from essentially one file from PowerPoint. So if you like how it looks and you think it might work in your organization, take a look at the other video that I've got up on YouTube that actually walks you through step by step how to create this sort of leader guide format in PowerPoint. And if you need some help, just give us a call or shoot me an email. I'm happy to answer any questions you have and help you out in any way I can. Thank you.